Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam and welcome to the conclusion of Stephen King month. All throughout the month of September, I've been reviewing movies based on the work of Stephen King. The playlist link for all of my reviews will be in the eye in the right hand corner. But for right now, let's end the month with a bang, in more ways than one, by talking about Gerald's Game. This movie was directed by Mike Flanagan, the man who would go on to direct Oculus, Hush, and Dr. Sleep, which is coming out in November, based on another book by Stephen King, and it tells the story of Jesse and Gerald, played by Carla Gugino and Bruce Greenwood, respectively. They're traveling to a cabin in the middle of nowhere to rejuvenate their sex life. So Gerald handcuffs Jesse to the bed and is, well, about to have his way with her, but then has a heart attack and dies, which leaves Jesse in a very difficult situation. She is handcuffed to the bed with no food, no water, and no communication with the outside world. Oh, and there is a dog with rabies that may want to eat her. And she's also confronted by demons of her past. If there is a worse situation to be in, I have yet to see it. I had always heard that even when Gerald's Game came out, which wasn't but a couple of years ago, that this was one of the better Stephen King adaptations. I'm like, Stephen King's work has been adapted a lot over the years. So what makes this movie so good? Well, Mike Flanagan's excellent direction and Carla Gugino's excellent acting makes this movie as good as it is. In my opinion, Gerald's Game is the best Stephen King adaptation of the 2010s. I would even watch this over It Chapter 1 or It Chapter 2. Firstly, Carla Gugino's acting is just excellent. She is on screen for about 90% of the movie. So in the hands of a lesser actress, this movie would have just fallen, failed, and died trying. However, she nails it every single time. She, along with Bruce Greenwood, who I will get to in a second, basically have to play two separate roles. Gugino has to play Jesse, who's chained up to the bed, and she also has to play, I want to say, the angel, because while Gugino's character Jesse is chained to the bed, she's accompanied by an angel and a devil. The devil is represented by Bruce Greenwood, and the angel is represented by Carla Gugino. And Gugino has to play normal Jesse and sort of angelic Jesse. And she knocks it out of the park. But by far and away, the biggest surprise for me was Bruce Greenwood. Normally, he plays the very, warm and stern authority figure. He's resolute. He is like the tree that stands by the waterfront. He shall not be moved. But here, he kind of plays a jerk. And it was a little weird. It was a bit of a culture shock, but he did it really well. My one problem with the movie is the ending. There's a plot line that's introduced, and I won't spoil it in case you haven't seen the movie. I do recommend that you do, but just in case you hadn't, there's one plot line in the movie that I just think didn't make sense. Basically, when this happens, I was like, wait a minute, was this in the book? Then when I was doing research for this review, I decided to look it up for myself. And in a rare move, it was better explained in the book. So I don't want to say that Mike Flanagan just did it as an oversight. I think he's a very talented director. But I just wish that particular plot line were explained a little bit better. But on the whole, I am going to give Gerald's Game a great rating. I think that this was an incredibly well-made movie with some stellar acting and also some great cinematography. I just wish that one plot line were better explained just as in the book. But as is, I do appreciate all the work that was put in. And that's all for Stephen King month. I've had a lot of fun doing this. I hope you guys did as well. October is going to be a lot of fun because October is Halloween time. And you know what that means. I can wear this necklace and nobody will look at me like I'm crazy. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.